Democrats want you to forget all about the shutdown embarrassment. So what do? They drop an email linking Trump to disgraced, dead pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Thousands and thousands of documents have been released, but no one has been able to find any criminal activity with Donald Trump. Axios said the emails contained no real smoking gun. But what the documents did show, Epstein had more ties to Democrats and foreign leaders like Putin. Which is weird, because why would Jeffrey Epstein want to have any ties to Vladimir Putin? The thing is, rumored, when Donald Trump was trying to run for re-election in 2018, Epstein tried to conspire with Vladimir Putin to ruin his election attempts. But why? The thing about Epstein, he had connections all over the world. Italy, Great Britain, but none of his connections was as powerful than in the United States. As seen here, Jeffrey Epstein and William Jefferson Clinton shaking hands. He met with him at the White House multiple times and was on planes with this guy Clinton. And we know what Clinton did in the White House. I did have sexual relations with this woman. And you shaking hands with Epstein? But how did Epstein truly feel about Trump? I have met some very bad people. None as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body. I know Democrats hate that Epstein hated Donald Trump, which is weird how the Democrats hate Donald Trump. And you would think they would love Epstein because he hated Donald Trump. See how crazy it gets? But it gets worse. He admitted Trump never got a massage. A Democrat author that Epstein colluded with? You won't believe what he had to say. And this gets real.
Epstein believed that it was Trump who first informed the police about what was going on at Epstein's house. And from that point on, they were nothing but bitter enemies.
Epstein believed Donald Trump snitched him out. Both men rose to power from New York City. The rivalry between these two became as bitter as Jay-Z and Dame Dash. We all know who's Jay-Z, we all know who's Dame Dash, without the pedophilia. But what do you think about this Epstein file email release by the Democrat Stephen A. Smith?
The Epstein files were in existence and free to have been opened during the Biden administration. You were there for 4 years. How come you didn't open it as a Democratic Party then? What am I missing?
You urged House Republicans to vote in favor of this Epstein release bill they're going to vote on tomorrow. I just want to be super clear of your position. Do you want to see that pass the Senate? Would you sign that bill if it gets to your desk?
I do want to say, here's what I want. We have nothing to do with Epstein. The Democrats do. All of his friends were Democrats. You look at this Reid Hoffman, you look at Larry Summers, Bill Clinton, they went to his island all the time, and many others, all Democrats. All I want is for people to recognize the great job that I've done on pricing, on affordability, because we brought prices way down, but they go way lower, on energy, on ending 8 wars, and another one coming pretty soon, I believe. We've done a great job. And I hate to see that deflect from the great job we've done. So I'm all for it. You know, we've already given 50,000 pages. You do know that. Unfortunately, like with the Kennedy situation, with the Martin Luther King situation, not to put Jeffrey Epstein in the same category, but no matter what we give, it's never enough. You know, with Kennedy, we gave everything and it wasn't enough. With Martin Luther King, we gave everything and it's never enough. We've already given, I believe the number is 50,000 pages. 50,000 pages. And it's just a Russia hoax as it pertains to the Republicans. Now, I believe that some of the people that we mentioned are being looked at very seriously for their relationship to Jeffrey Epstein, but they were with him all the time. I wasn't at all. And we'll see what happens. What I just don't want want Epstein to do is detract from the great success of the Republican Party, including the fact that the Democrats are totally blamed for the shutdown. You know, they cost our country hundreds of billions of dollars with that, and a lot of inconvenience. So I'm for any. I don't. They can do whatever they want. We'll give them everything. Sure, I would. Let the Senate look at it. Let anybody look at it. But don't talk about it too much, because honestly, I don't want to take it away from us. It's really a Democrat problem. The Democrats were Epstein's friends, all of them. And it's a hoax. The whole thing is a hoax. And I don't want to take it away from really the greatness of what the Republican Party has accomplished over the last period of time.
Now, no one believes that the Epstein files should not be released, and that if anyone did anything to underage women, they should be thrown under the jail. But the Democrats were in power for 4 years and did not release any of the Epstein files. The American people see this as a hoax. What we really want to know is what policies that you would have in place to help make it more affordable for people to buy homes, pay their bills, and make enough money to retire with dignity and live in a safe environment. The Democrats can continue to pursue their assault on Donald Trump. But what we really want to know is, can AOC and Bernie Sanders, which are the leaders of the Democrat Party, come up with any kind of policies that can help the Americans moving forward? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow God, not culture.